Man, what is up, my peeps? Walk with me. Listen, I have been down bad. Let me tell you why. My my microphone had been out of commission for, I don't know, a couple of days. The last video that I put out was the video for the lawn enhancing, the grass painting, and that video was where I was using the microphone. When I tell you, I had about 30 minutes. Well, I had about 30 minutes of video with me on the microphone that was not being recorded. Boy, I was hot. Boy, I was hot. Boy. Boy, I was hot. I was so hot. I don't know if you've seen the From Brown and Ugly to Green and Beautiful video. If you haven't, check it out. And you'll see the whole process. But in that video, I had to do a voiceover. And the reason why is because, like I say, the actual video that I had done thinking I was recording wasn't being recorded. Hey, so I'm talking about, I got my most professional voice on. I'm trying to sound like somebody off HGTV. Hey, come to find out, Junk ain't even recording, man. Walk with me. Well, you talking about somebody, man, I was like, oh, man, like, I tried so hard. I had tried so hard. Hold on for a second. I guess it'd be like that, though. I guess it'd be like that. I want to give a huge shout out to a subscriber of mine. His name is, his or her, their name is C Field. So what happened was, C Field commented on one of my videos, right? And so I saw the video, and then C Field, if you're watching this video, just know I went to your channel. So I want to check them out, check them out. I don't know if it's a he or a she. C Field, if you're watching this video, just know I went to your channel because I wanted to check you out. I wanted to see who you were. Walk with me. So I get to the channel, and ain't nothing on the channel, but anyway, still win. But what happened was, C Phil put me up on some other people, and they were like, yeah, love your videos, I see you in Jacksonville. I follow some other people. And so it was like, these people are in Jacksonville as well, or surrounding areas. And so, man, I checked one of the people out, and sure enough, first person I checked out, their name is I Hustle. on YouTube. And shouts out to I Hustle. He probably will never see this video, or maybe he will. But shouts out to I Hustle. So I checked this video out, and I went to this channel, and then I looked, and it said that they were in Yulee, Florida. So I'm like, Yulee? I'm like, man, that's right down the road. They sent me another page, another channel. This all comes from C-Field. So I'm like, okay, check out that channel. I'm like, oh wow, man, I never knew about this person. Now, obviously, I know I'm not the only one from Jacksonville that's on YouTube, but I don't know, like, you know, how to like find these people, or I'm not even necessarily even searching for people. It's just, you know, it's kind of cool to know that it's people on YouTube that are doing their thing. So I Hustle has a massive account, tens of thousands of people. I'm like, wow. Now, I Hustle is somebody that I've honestly watched their videos. I didn't know, like I wasn't subscribed to him or anything. I just watched the videos before. So I'm like, okay, nice. So I subscribed to him. Then it was another account, and I can't remember that account's name, but I subscribed to them as well. So if you're interested to find out who it is, who I'm talking about, I think you could just go to my subscriptions, and you'll be able to see who the other person was. But it was somebody that actually lived in Jacksonville. So I was like, oh, wow. So I subscribed to them as well. Now, the reason why I brought that up is because a lot of my videos at this point are getting pretty good reviews. Well, not reviews, but some pretty decent views. Some of my videos are getting like 100. I got one video, it's over, I think, 300 at this point. And that's pretty significant for my channel because I'm still small, you know. I just got 150 subscribers yesterday. So I'm relatively itty bitty, especially when you look at channels like I Hustle and the other channel that C-Field had recommended to me or had told me about. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, this junk is so dope. But what's really making me bring that up is, like, a channel at my size, I wouldn't necessarily think that anybody is gonna be like commenting on stuff and really even watching this stuff. So it was kind of dope to see. Now it might be somebody that's out here at this point and you're looking at, hold on for a second. You might be looking at my channel for the first time, and you might be like, man, yeah, I ain't gonna subscribe to him. Well, that's all right. You don't have to, because at some point you might get to doing your own thing. You might create your own channel where you're doing something like this, and one of your subscribers might tell you about me. And that's the significance. And this whole thing is like, man, you don't never know who your subscribers are. You don't know what they're engaging with, who else they're engaging with. And I think the cool thing is that I don't even know where C Fields is located. And they could be in Jacksonville, in California, who knows? But it was a valuable subscriber. Not saying that anybody else isn't, but it was a valuable subscriber because they put me up on game about some people that's right here in my city and in my backyard. I thought that was just so dope, man. So shouts out to all of y'all subscribers that are looking and watching us lawn care guys do work. Thank you for your support. And hopefully you could be inspired. If this is your thing, you know, hopefully you could be inspired to take that leap of faith and do your own thing, you know? It's like, it's enough people out here for everybody. You might not be able to necessarily get paid off YouTube. I know I will at some point, but I ain't even worried about it, to be honest. It's like, I'm already getting paid. Every time y'all see me out here working, doing projects, I'm getting paid. So it's like, I don't really worry about the payment part that much. Really and truly, I really was trying to create content for my portfolio, because I use these videos. I put these videos on my website. Not these, but the videos in which, like, I'm doing something that's gonna be of value to my potential customer. So that was really like my initiative to get on here. But now it is it's kind of turned into something different. It's like I kind of like doing it. Crazy enough, I kind of like doing it. I guess I like being seen. I guess. I got this yard I gotta do. I have a quote that I have to give. I got a customer that contacted me Friday for a quote on 2 properties. They responded back yesterday and told me that it was a go. Let's do it. So I gotta respond back to them. I got a quote for her. Well, it's not a quote at this point, but I got a lead for power washing job, pressure washing job. And I contacted them. They haven't responded back yet. The thing with the pressure washing is that I subbed that out. I got a couple of guys that they do pressure washing, and it's like I sub it out to them, but it makes a lot of sense for me because that's something that I can provide my customer that would stop them or keep them from having to go outside and deal with somebody that they don't know and don't trust, you know, it's like, at least if it's coming from me, it's coming from a trusted source. And so, man, that helps out a lot for my customers. And so, that's why I do it. It's like I try to take the burden off my customers as much as I can. I mean, certain things that I don't provide, specifically because it just doesn't make sense, you know. But I got some leads for pressure washing, and I got the quote that I got to give. I am going to go over to the client's house that I did the Endurant for, the grass paint. Follow me, guys. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna check that house out. It's a weekly yard, so it ain't gonna be anything to really do. Hold on, put you guys right here. It ain't gonna be anything to really do, but I'm gonna go over there and check it out just to see how it's looking, because we got some rain. We got some rain a couple of days ago, and it was bad. So I'm gonna go over there and check that out. Walk with me. And then I'll go and do that quote. I know it's good. One thing that I want to do is take some better pictures, because the picture that I had taken the day when I finished, it really wasn't a good picture, because it was so much overcast. It was a cloudy day. Well, it really wasn't even cloudy, to be honest. It was actually was a nice sunny day, but just how the sun had started to set, the overcast was pathetic. So I really couldn't get the full scope of the yard and show just how nice the yard had looked after I finished. So I'm gonna go over there, take some pictures of that, and I'll shoot over and I'll do the quote. Hopefully the people with pressure washing, hopefully they respond back to my text. And hopefully I get it. Hopefully I get it. Hopefully I get it. All right, here's a quick question. How has lawn care been for you? If you own a lawn care company, like, how has the lawn care been for you? Like, how has the season been for you? What do you do during your slow season as well? Do you stay busy? Do you slow down? Do you just stop? Do you stay like working? Like, what happens during your slow season? I'll be honest, for me, I stay working. Walk with me. For me, I stay working because I'm always advertising. A lot of people frown against advertising. They say that word of mouth is the best thing. But for me, advertising has always been my go-to. I'll be honest, even with this YouTube channel, the reason why I got as many subscribers as I do now, which, I mean, I don't have a lot, but the reason why I even have over 100 or something right now is because I was promoting the videos on YouTube and it was blowing it up. I'm actually gonna start back promoting it in the next week or two, probably. I think my biggest thing was just being consistent. That's always been like a thing for me, is like just being consistent. But let me know in the comments though. Let me know. Hold on for a second. It might go out of view for a second. But yeah, it's always been a thing for me. It's always been staying consistent. I can get a lot of whatever I want. I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but I just know the power in advertising. I know the power in exposure. And so because of that, I've always used that to my advantage. And I've always just done what I wanted to do. Because I know, like, okay, I can easily start getting people back in. But one thing that I realized in this season is that I can just drop videos. I don't have to always like put money behind things. I learned that just by doing this, because people have still been coming in. It's been slower, but man, people still have been subscribing to the channel, watching the videos. All of that. And so that's kind of cool. I always be wanting like 100 subscribers a day, and you know, the miraculous. But one thing I learned, well, another thing I learned is that sometimes like that slow and steady growth is the best growth. And I guess, I don't know, I've always been somewhat competitive. If I see something like you give me a challenge, most of the time I'd be up for it, especially when I know it could be beneficial. So 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I'm like, oh man, I can get that easily. Like, promote these videos. And sure enough, like, man, I was starting to get people in. I mean, like, quick. Like, anybody that's an old subscriber that remembers seeing my videos, man, comment below. Like, let people know. I'm not lying. Like, I had videos every week going out. And then some family stuff happened, which kind of deterred me from continuing to promote the videos. And I stopped. And I stopped, man. I stopped for, I don't know, probably 8 months. So at this point, it's just, I wanted to just prove that I can be consistent, which I think I'm about a month in with like consistently posting videos, so I'm doing pretty good. And then I'm just kind of like seeing just how stuff works, right? Like, yeah, people that had subscribed, you ain't necessarily like commenting on the videos, but you are watching the videos. Some people are liking the videos, like, and that helps, man. That helps out a lot because I know the type of stuff that I want to post, but it's like, is that gonna be something that you guys like? So, any comments, any likes on the videos, is like, man, thank you. It helps me find out or really determine what way I should go. But yeah, it's a pretty not busy day. It's gonna be a pretty steady day. I went to one of my yards and it did not need anything. I mean, like, anything. The grass was so brown. I'm like, man. Two of my yards, actually. I mean, it wasn't. One of my yards was so brown that it was nothing in there that needed to be done. No sign of greenness anywhere. So I texted them. I was like, well, your yard doesn't need anything. So I will go ahead and skip. It's like, all right. That's another reason why I always stay advertising too, is because during this time of the year, nothing is growing. And so it's like, my bills are still coming in. Rent is still due. And so, yeah, we got to keep things moving. And these extra projects and stuff like that, they come through. But I mean, I got enough like clientele that I stay busy as well. So I don't really worry about too much stuff. But what I do worry about is coming to a complete stop. Like, I might slow down. Follow me? I might slow down a little bit, but I definitely do not, and I repeat, I do not want to come to a complete stop. I think that's about it for this yard. I'm gonna take some pictures and send them off to my client. And that'll be about it for this one until next week. So I am going to go ahead and stop the video. I'll probably pick back up sometime later on today. As a matter of fact, I pick back up when I get to my other yard. Check out the Endurance, the lawn enhancer. That's what I'll do. So, all right, let me go ahead and take these photos. I'll be right back.